successful tradings.
Our traders in our Discord room are recording 10 baggers week in and week out. Our one-on-one coaching featuring flow algo, technical analysis, position sizing, and risk management.
While we learn to trade options as a beginner.
Hello everybody and welcome to Successful Tradings. This video is going to feature the alert for the week starting July 6th. So subscriber will get to see it first and then it will become available to the rest of the public at the end of that week. So what's our alert today? We have a full list of not 10, not 11, not 12, but up to 15 on here. So I know I've said that the orders doesn't matter, so I'm not backing out of that. But then there's also the inputs on there. So I've already given the illustration, at least the top 3. So we're gonna go through them and I'll show you the reason why we are putting them as such, and then we are going to mention maybe 2 or 3 more and write the levels under the rest. You know the methodology on how to go about that. But before we get going, I want to, for those, because a lot of people have been joining and I really want to make sure that the knowledge is imparted on each and every subscriber and even non-subscriber for that matter, right? People non-subscriber will be watching this video later on. So we made 3 videos last week that are of crucial importance. The adjective I was looking for is crucial. How to trade is setup. How to trade a bearish setup using VWAP. I think we had to give a title, but this is a technique by which we recognize that, hey, what set conditions need to be met in order for us to trade puts. And then we have an easy, we call it an easy because, hey, we have to make it easy. Otherwise people will be saying, it's too complicated, it has too many indicators. I cannot, we know the drills. So this other one is how to easily trade bullish trend using VWAP. VWAP can be used for both bullish and bearish. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of a shocker, isn't it? So, along with that, so you've taken the trade because you have been patient, wait for the condition to be met. Then maybe you took some partial profit and you're wondering what could be happening the next day, right? So in that case, we are to be teaching, providing you guidance on how to manage your swing trades. Bang. So 1, 2, 3 step. Number 1, when to enter. Taking profit, that's really on you. Do not expect Successful Trading to tell you that, hey, sell now, right? Now we don't do that. We will teach you technique how to do scale exit. If you do not know those, schedule your free one-on-one. You're a subscriber, you have a free one-on-one coaching every month. And if let's say that's not enough, schedule orders is $99. So if money is of an issue, oh geez, I don't want to encourage anything because I'm encouraging a lot of behaviors that I'm not proud of right now. But in any case, you can take profit. It's okay to take scale profit. We will teach you how on your one-on-one. Yeah, you can wait the next month. Yeah, that's actually, you wait the next month and you write it as one of your questions or on there, or that's possible as well. Don't want to. Okay, so with that said, everybody's set, folks, right? No more of, hey, I didn't make money this week or I haven't made money in 2 weeks, while at the same time we are reporting that there are 10 baggers every week. How do you want me to feel, guys, when a subscriber come and say, oh, they haven't made money in 2 weeks, and in my head I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, should I get mad? Because I can. Yeah, so we again this week, I was hoping that this week we will not have a 10 bagger because then that would have been done. The streak would have been over and everything, but a short 4 week, man, a short 4 day trading. And by the 4th day Thursday, certain people have already made 10 baggers. I'm not using myself, folks, right? Notice, right? I took myself out of the equation. I want other traders, your peers, just because we're gonna say other things. So here where I haven't made the recap video for this week, but oh boy, it's gonna be an easy one to make. What I need? This is a 10 bagger on Netflix. Nobody posted Facebook with a 10 bagger. But why would you think that Facebook? Well, I share that with everybody, right? I share the Facebook calls. We recommended. What did we recommend last week? What did we recommend last week? Okay, just I'm wasting time on here, but I want to impress upon anybody watching this video that the consistency is there. These are in regards to the trades. So, and they are not secret or anything. You have them ahead of time, and they have been performing. So the question is, have you been unlucky, or what type of mojo? Because I want to get away from people coming to me to say, give me trades, because I haven't made money all week. I'm posting here. Last week, how many charts did I post on here? Pick one. Pick one. Right? We posted all week on Facebook. All week. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. We posted all week on Facebook. This contract, these were what we recommended, July 2nd, 2:30. At the time, that was crazy. What would he be thinking that Facebook did? He went to over $7. Actually, what am I saying? $9 at the time. What time is this post on here? This is on the. Can you show us the date, please? This is June 30th. It's at $3 something. It went to $9. I was trading the 230, 2.5 calls, even further than the 230, and I share that with everybody on here, and I explain that, hey, for me, I picked them because I'm just getting used to this buying less than 50 cents contract. So yeah, this is it here, folks. Okay, so thanks for this thing. July 1st, Facebook July 230 call just reached 30 bagger status. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let's talk. That was the past 10 baggers. Let's talk about the future 10 baggers. So so we have our watch list, right? There are really a lot of them. I don't like this one bit. I've said that too many. So let's go take a look at the 1, 2, 3. So what did we pick out of this list? The banks, because I see a lot of banks on here. So again, here's me. I put Goldman Sachs, but I'm sure somebody's gonna be telling me, hopefully something doesn't happen to the other bank that are moving and Goldman Sachs not moving. So what other banks did we see on here? I thought we saw other banks on here, but I didn't capture them. Oh, that's silly of me, because yeah, at the time when we were putting this together, I thought I did put the other banks in there. I picked one, okay, but Bank of America and Morgan Stanley. Yeah, so okay, I need to do a better job onto that, because they all of the banks. So in the post on here, where is it? The banks, but I use Goldman Sachs on here. So let's take a look at Goldman Sachs and some of the banks, and just to give you levels. So this is the daily chart of Goldman Sachs. Yeah, in appearance, this is a fail, right? So a fail of breaking out above the moving averages. So that's on a daily. On the weekly. Okay, so on the weekly on here, I showed a case again. Let me share. The average size of the candles on here give us a good idea of the range. So on this candle on here, we went from 191 to 203. That's about or even the low and the high, right? The low and the high, that's $15. Okay, so $15 from where we are, that's 215 thereabouts. So I'm using around 220 on the upside and 180 on the 180 on the. I'm using 185. Oh, actually, I adjusted them. Oh, okay. Look what happened here. You see in my brain. So I changed the strike to bring them closer as the implied volatility decreased and the option got cheaper. So the 212 and the 185. Thank you, Telex, for paying attention. 212 and 185. So the size of this one was $15. So meaning that will get us within that 212. So Same thing. So here the size was we opened at 200, 188 low, that's $12, but from the high 207 to the low we actually have 25. 12 plus 7, that's $19. So up there about $20. So here on the bullish side here, look at this candle, my friend. For instance, you could play it up and down. So down, up first 195 to 214, that's a good $20. So some of where we stand, we're asking about $15 on here on each direction. So we should be good on the strangling that. Now let me just talk about the strangling that. People ask me, and I'm gonna going through some one-on-one coaching with specifically with some of you who asked that question, because I want to show you exactly. Can I strangle on Monday and just get done with it? Yes, you can. But what's the drawback? It's gonna cost you a little bit more money. So hence, on Monday you start with the direction that is showing you. And then toward the end of the day or whatever, before the close, if let's say the direction is still constant, you hedge it with either puts or calls, depending on what you took initially. That's where you're gonna save some money on one of the leg. So that's the simplest answer. But have we been known to make for these a lot to make money if you just strangle and sit back and relax? Oh, absolutely. Go back to Cooper. If you did it on Facebook last week, if you did it on Win the week before. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. So that's next. Boy, already 10 minutes in the video, Telex. So nonsense. So MS was one of them. Why didn't I put it on there? That's fine. So MS, same thing on here. So on the weekly, the stock is trading at 47.5, let's say 48. So in our case, I mean 50, and that's $2 up and down. We can save 44 because I'm looking at this moving average on here. So 44 puts on MS and 50 calls on there. Enough said. Which other one was there for the banks? Because I don't want to. Again, this is me saying that on the video, right? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna write that. I need to write down for everybody there or no, because I'm using. So Bank of America. Oh dear. Okay, Bank of America 23.50. Okay, what are the weekly move of this guy to give us an idea? You see, could somebody please figure out why I prefer Goldman Sachs to MS and BAC? So if it's not obvious to you. Okay, folks, this setup look bearish, doesn't it, right? We are posting lower lows on the weekly here. So hence, can we say 22 puts? If the direction, if this week we post a lower low, if we recover from here at 24, so I will say 24 and a half. What's the green line? The green line is 25, 21. Okay, so we can take the green line there, 24 and a half or 25 calls on BAC. Okay, that's enough for the banks. Who did we rank number two? Number two, we just have to remove one later. Boeing. Yeah, well, Boeing has been consolidating over the last 3 weeks. So most likely the system is looking into an explosive move out of this consolidation on here. So what are we using? We are using the July 10 220 calls and the 160 put. One thing that I hope I hammered home, it was that the calls were 3 times more expensive than the put. I kid you not. Yeah. How do you recognize that? You, from the current price, whatever day that you are, whatever, you take the current price, you add a fixed amount of dollar on each direction, so subtract obviously on the put side, you add for the call side, and you go look at the price of those options. They should be worth the same, about the same for the same expiration. That was not the case here at all. So meaning that for me here, if I'm going 20 points down from 180 thereabout where Boeing was trading on Friday, that would have given me the July 10 calls. My friend, the July 10 200 calls, they were super expensive. They were $1.60, while 20 points lower from 180 to 160, those puts were worth less than 50 cents, and the calls at 200 were worth $1.60, 60 something, almost $1.70. So hence, if let's say this is a giveaway that Boeing is going to be bullish, that's fine, meaning that it's gonna go in that direction. Then we buy less expensive one, we can buy more of them, and then we're gonna get a bigger percentage win. That's the reasoning in this thing on here. Hopefully that makes sense. Number three is none other than JD. JD alerted last week, and those that did not go well. It was a losing trade. Oh, well, actually, it didn't materialize overall, but I mean that trade, if you took it expiring, let's say on July 10th, you're still on it, and it's actually trying to break it out of that 60 resistance or consolidation in this box on here. So we're putting it number 3 because JD has a very high statistic. Again, it's just statistic. I was telling just my friend Mr. Thomas, we just finished our one-on-one coaching. Yes, on Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. Can you believe the commitment of this guy? So about what was that thing? About, yes, I have statistics, folks. I told you that before. These are not random stock. I have statistics that tells me the percentage of bullish, whatever. So meaning the information I'm giving you, there is a reason behind that. It's not just me pulling some numbers from the thing. So the idea here is that JD will return to its normal performance, and thus we are taking the 64 calls and the 59 puts off from this close here at 61.39. Is 64 a little bit of a stretch? Yes, but once they start moving, my friend, you know the rest. So now that's it took us 16 minutes, my friend, just to give the same information that I've given before. What's the value in this video, Telex? You're wasting people's time. Okay, you have 4 minutes, my friend. Get going. So out of this list, who are we going to lift up? Okay, I'm not going to be a fool, my friend. I'm gonna go Twilio, number 4, and I need to write that down because I need to write number 4, Twilio. Okay, all of those big stocks, if you notice, there are stocks that have just been at the end of the week, like you're just like, what's this stock 10% again? Yes, they were. So Twilio actually has been consolidating a little bit. Well, I don't know about that. So much for consolidation. So look at Twilio. Between, this is Monday. Yeah. Well, this is Tuesday. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. 12 points in 3 days. So, I mean, as of now, there is no room whatsoever on the upper Bollinger Band, right? There is none. So meaning, on the weekly there is, but on the daily it will have to create it. So, but look at the pattern here, higher highs on the weekly. Yeah. So let's use the size of these weekly candles. That's all we can do. So 20 points on this one, 10 points, and about 15 points thereabout. So conservatively, if we take 15 points, let's go for 18, folks. Let's leave a little. So we're going to go, if they want the momentum to continue, 250 calls, and then from here we can go lower to 220 puts. That's what we do. Yep. Next stock, Mr. P. Next stock, Mr. T. Mr. T. The next stock that we are going to pick for us. Oh my God. Must I? Yes, you must. You must. Let's pick Nike. Nike used to be nice option-wise because Nike used to have this characteristic that I loved about it. Very, very small implied volatility, meaning that when Nike started moving off, I remember making decent gains. Nike will move like $2-3 and you will be like in a 10-bagger. Kid you not, because the volatility was more. Lately the volatility has been just a tiny bit, but hey, that's good. Meaning when you are in there. So for us, what's going on here? On is this the daily or the weekly, my friend? It's daily, right? Yeah, this is the daily chart. So we're trying to break out above the moving average on the moving average, exponential moving average 8 period on here to be challenging these above 100 again. So stocks that are trading in the vicinity of 100, they really do not usually stay there, right? Either they go up or they go down. They get pushed back down. So for us here, if we go to the weekly, what's the size of the move here? $6 for Nike. My goodness. Oh, that was just after the earning. Yeah, we are familiar with this. So actually, let's see. Do we have a tiny rule on here? A tiny rule, something that's So in any case, let's say trading at 98.5 on here, we give you the half, so we make that 99. So $4, we'll say we can go 103 calls. So Nike 103 calls on the bullish side, and on the bearish side, what can we take? 95 puts. Okay, so 95 put it is 103.95 for Nike. I'm writing it down because I need to type it in the screen. Okay. Oh my God, that's 20 minutes already. Jesus. FCX. FCX is one of those stocks that's, I mean, yeah. So it went on a run recently. Jeez, and now no room. No room, meaning it can have a hard time staying there. So FCX is really one of those. I mean, Lotus sometimes, let's say, starting on Wednesday, if it hasn't moved on Monday, Tuesday. So do not jump into FCX. FCX can stay 2-3 days without making any type of move. But when it moves, just be ready for it. So we are at 11.50. So FCX is the type of thing that you will do a straddle, not strangle, straddle on Wednesday, going into Friday expiration. And see how it goes here. So in the bullish end on here, oh geez, FCX TLX, you're putting FCX 12 calls and 11 puts. Okay, that was something. Who else do we want to leave up on here? Man, TGT is number one on there. Why will you leave TGT away, TLX? Well, come on, man. Come on. Why will you do that to TGT? So let's look at TGT here. Target, or Target as we call it. Target has been in the range, like, woo. Another stock that can do nothing and then comes Friday. Just does a big candle. So be mindful of that. So as the last one on here, because we want to keep this video within 20 something minutes, people, right? We don't want to take people's time. So for us on here, let's lose the weekly to see the range of the moves. You see, last week, for instance, there wasn't that much range. I mean, $3 on the upside, and literally, yeah, it traded $3 up. So from here, for us, we see that big, look at all of those candles where they just, I mean, what is going on with this guy? What do they want to do with this thing? So I'm going to say 114 puts. 114 puts from here. And we are going to say, well, what was the resistance? Now let's start talking about price resistance. So 122 call. Okay, wait, I have to stop just because I have to stop. Again, you saw the technique, the methodology. You trade the direction, and you take the hedge on the other direction using either the exponential moving average as support and resistance, or the price resistance. Or you ask me if you want. That's one that I didn't feature on here. You want to ask me, I will gladly do that. Well, hopefully you're getting something out of it. Again, a happy 4th of July for those who are stateside. For the rest of you, great weekend. I'm going to post this video very quickly on here so that you can have it. You can do your weekend study. I know some of you are eagerly waiting. So it is 8:15 Pacific time, 8:15 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, July the 4th of 2020, and I bid you farewell till Monday. Thank you. Bye-bye.